So hello everyone, in this video we will solve another LeetCode question, that is linked list cycle part 2. So let us read the problem statement. So given the head of a linked list, we need to return the node where the cycle begins, and if there is no cycle we need to return null. So we have already discussed the part 1 of this question, that was linked list cycle, and in that question we need to only return true or false if there is a cycle or not. So it is the advanced version of it where we need to return the starting node of the cycle or where the cycle begins if there is a cycle, and if there is no cycle we need to return a null. So this is the first example, and you can see that there is a cycle and the first node from where the cycle begins is 2. So we will return 2 or whatever the index. So this is what the question is saying. So let us see the solution and how we can find some solution out of it. So let us see now. Now let us see this example and try to find solution out of it. So in this previous video we have to detect this cycle. So we have used the approach of slow pointer and fast pointer. We have used the concept of slow pointer and fast pointer. So first in this question also we need to detect if there is a cycle or not. So we will use the same algorithm. Now if you want to know the proof of this detecting cycle, we have already discussed in the previous video, so you can watch that out. In this video we will just dry run this that particular algorithm. So in that detecting cycle question we have seen that if slow pointer and fast pointer meet at the same node, that means there is a cycle. So let us see in this question also. First we need to detect cycle, then only we can find the beginning node. So let me define slow pointer as head of the linked list and fast pointer also at the head of the linked list. Now slow pointer will move one step, fast pointer will move 2 steps. Slow pointer will move one step and fast pointer will move 2 steps. Now slow pointer will move one step and fast pointer will be here. Now slow pointer will be here and fast pointer will be here. Now slow pointer will be here and fast pointer will be here. Now again slow pointer will be here and our fast pointer will be pointing to here. Now fast pointer is here and slow pointer is here. In the next iteration slow pointer will be moving here, and since fast pointer is here, so it will move 2 steps, it will come here. Now this is the node where both slow pointer and fast pointer are meeting. That means there is a loop or there is a cycle in this linked list, and we can also see that yes, there is a cycle in the linked list. So we have detected the cycle. Now we need to find the beginning node of this cycle. So how we can find the beginning node? So there is an algorithm for it. What we can do, let me redraw this. So this is the point where slow pointer and fast pointer are present. So we need to find the beginning node of the cycle. So what our algorithm says, take any one of the pointer, either slow pointer or fast pointer, point it again to the head of the linked list. Now what we need to do, both slow pointer as well as fast pointer should move one step at a time until they meet again. Now once they meet again, that particular node will be the beginning node of this cycle. So let us see if this actually works or not. So we have pointed slow pointer to the head of the linked list, and let me erase this from here, and fast pointer will be pointing to here. Now fast pointer should also be moving one step at a time, not 2 steps at a time. So this thing we need to take care of. Now let us see if this algorithm works or not. So slow pointer will be pointing here and fast pointer will be pointing here. Again slow pointer will move one step and fast pointer will move one step. Again slow pointer will move one step and fast pointer will move one step. And since they move they meet at this particular node, this is the beginning node of this cycle. And as you can see, this is obviously the beginning node of this cycle in this linked list. So this algorithm works. Now how this algorithm works and why this will work, there is a mathematical proof behind it. We will see this mathematical proof now. So let us see the proof behind this algorithm, or mathematical proof behind this algorithm. So first of all, let us name some length or distances. So let us name this distance as x. This was the point where we detected our cycle, and this is the point where our slow pointer and fast pointer were meeting. So from here till they meet, let us name this distance as y, and the distance of this or the length of the entire cycle we will name it L. So we are saying that if we move one step slow pointer from here and one step fast pointer from here, they will meet at this point. So what does that indirectly mean? That indirectly means that x should be equal to L minus y. Now, is it really true? That we need to prove mathematically. Now, what is L minus y? L is the length of entire cycle and y is this much length. So, let me redraw this. So, y is this much length. So, L minus y is this much. So, let me use some other color pen. So, this much is the L minus y. So, this is what we need to prove, that x is equal to L minus y. So, let us see how we can prove this now. So, we know that our slow pointer first will meet at this point. So, our slow pointer must cover x plus y distance to come at this particular node. So, our slow pointer will cover x plus y distance first. And our fast pointer will also cover x plus y distance, plus it will additionally cover some amount of this complete round, because fast is moving twice the speed of slow pointer. So it is not guaranteed that in one round it will be able to meet at this point. It may take several rounds. So we are denoting that several rounds from this n variable, so that n can be anything, 1, 2, 3, anything. So our fast pointer will cover this much distance. So let us name this equation 1. And since we see that fast is moving twice the speed, so distance will also be twice. Since time they both are taking same, so we can write fast as 2 times x plus y. Now what is this? This is 2x plus 2y. So let us name this equation 2. Now we will equate this equation 1 and equation 2. So let us do that now. So let me erase this. So what was equation 1 and equation 2? So equation 1 was x plus y plus n times L equal to 2x plus 2y. Now what will be n dot L in the end? That will be equal to x plus y. And if we move y to the left hand side, we will get n dot L minus y equal to x. Now if we put n equal to 1 in this case, we will get L minus y equal to x. And this was what we need to prove. This x should be equal to this n minus L minus y distance. So we needed to prove that x is equal to this distance, and we have proved that. Now does that guarantee that n is always equal to 1? No, n can be anything. N can be equal to 1, 2, 3 or anything. It can be anything. Now what will happen if n will be 2 or not equal to 1, anything greater than 1? So that simply means that this x length will get extended. So bigger the value of n, higher the value of this x. So this is the simple meaning of this simple equation. So we have also seen the mathematical proof. So let us code now what we have seen in the algorithm. So let us see the code now. So first we need to detect if there is a cycle or not. So first of all we will create slow pointer and fast pointer to the head of the linked list, and we will also maintain one integer called cycle, which will tell if there is a cycle or not in our linked list. So initially we will assume that there is no cycle, and we will run the cycle detection algorithm that we have seen in the previous video. So while fast and fast next, what we need to do? Slow equal to slow next, and fast equal to fast next, and then again next. Now if there is a particular node where this both fast and slow pointer meets, if there is a particular node where this slow pointer as well as this fast pointer meets, that means there is a cycle. So we will mark cycle as true or cycle as 1. And since we know that there is a cycle in the linked list, we don't need to iterate now again. So we'll break from here. And what we will do now, if there is no cycle, so not cycle, we will return null. Otherwise, if there is a cycle, we need to find the beginning node of the linked list. Beginning node of the cycle. So what we have seen, we will move slow pointer to the head of the linked list again. So slow will be pointing to head. Now what we will need to do, we need to move slow pointer as well as fast pointer one step ahead until they meet again. So we'll write that now. So while slow not equal to fast, we'll continue our iteration by moving slow pointer one step and fast pointer also one step ahead. Now once they meet, we will come out of this loop and we will return that any of the pointer, either slow or fast. We will return slow in our scenario. So this is the algorithm. So let us see if this works fine on sample test case or not. So while identifier, we haven't declared, oh sorry, we need to write fast here. So let us see if this runs fine. So it runs fine on sample test case. Let us try to submit it. So yeah, our code got accepted. Hope you learned from this video. Thank you.